Hey, friends and family in Alaska and Seattle, but also worldwide. Holly here, just outside of Anchorage. I biked out here to Spencer Glacier and thought that I would make the most of kind of the social distancing suggestion. So there are just a handful of other people out here, and it's really calming to have this time. I just wanted to send my best to everyone out there and offer you a, prayer, which is something that I've used both personally and professionally in my practice as a coach and counselor. And it is the loving kindness meditation. So the kind of script is down in the comments, but I just wanted to wish you all a beautiful day amidst the chaos, health, happiness with your loved ones, and also just a final reminder that although we are in a little bit of a tense situation, that you have a choice in terms of how you react to it. And one thing that I've thought a lot about is that we can all practice good behaviors and experience different emotions, even though we have the same behaviors. So, for example, one behavior is, or one emotion is that of pure and utter panic. And the other one, on the other end of the spectrum, is kind of logical thought and the ability to be calm. Now, if those were two different people, they can both be acting the same way. They can both be following the CDC's, guidelines. They can both be taking precautions. They can both be proactive, in terms of limiting the spread of this virus. And so you can see they have the same circumstance, but they're choosing, intentionally choosing to have different approaches or different emotions to the same situation. So I am choosing, to try to be calm and collected. I'm not going to lie. I did have my, my time of kind of panic and, too much indulgence in social media and reading too many articles that honestly were just starting to freak me out. And I had to realize that they weren't productive, that they weren't going to change anything, and they were just igniting my nervous system in a way that was not helpful at all. And so I'm choosing to, a friend texted me when I was leaving the parking lot, and she said it was one word, and it was lemonade. And, when life gives you lemons, you can make lemonade and try to find some kind of opportunity in that. One other thought that I had in a completely different situation, someone shared a thought or a quote with me the other week, and it was this idea of not wasting a crisis. And I don't always like using the word crisis, but sure, I'll use it for this scenario. And what I take from that is there are some good things that potentially can come from this. I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers for solidarity and unity and, hopefully the reemergence and attention to science. And I'm hoping that we can somehow find some good leadership in this situation. I hope that we can come together as friends and family and neighbors and Alaskans and Americans and, citizens of this human race. So those are just a few thoughts that I have. I'll end with just one thought. Make sure that you're taking time to take care of yourself. You're indulging in some safe self-care, and make sure that you're taking the time to breathe. I know it sounds really dumb, but I find myself sometimes when I'm stressed out, I will subconsciously be holding my breath or engaging in these really shallow breaths. So I would really encourage you to take the time for some diaphragmatic breathing. And so, the cues that I use with my clients and with myself is this idea of using your nose, inhaling through your nose, feeling your nostrils even flare, pulling it down to your belly button, feeling your lungs and rib cage expand in your chest. And if we're using it to engage the relaxation response, the exhale should be longer than the inhale. So I'm just going to do a few of those out here right now. I call that the magic 3 deep breaths. And I hope you engaged in that exercise with me. So without further ado, I want to wish you a happy, healthy, and intentional day. And this is Holly signing off from Spencer Glacier, Alaska. Bye.